mean, I had already formulated the simplified model. I had a sense that there was something systemic going on here, because we had this conundrum, like, why do funders systematically not give grantees what they need to be effective when they believe they want their grantees to be effective? It doesn't make sense. So there had to be something systemic going on. And so, and I had these sort of two different things in my background, the Peter Senge exposure to the system dynamics up at MIT, and then this Eli Goldratt, who wasn't primarily a systems thinking guy, but he did have this sort of methodology for building models of sort of qualitative models, if you will, which could have loops in them, but he didn't sort of insist on it, if you will. So I kind of borrowed from both in my approach and, tried to establish a set of sort of facts, if you will, the findings that needed to be explained, and then try to connect them up. As you see in the working paper, I got to something that was really complicated, and it was really too complicated. And so at one point, I tried to pare it back to one of the classic archetypes that Senge had talked about, called limits to growth. It wasn't really adequate to explain what we had. And so that's when I added back in the what came later to be called the starvation cycle.